Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this humongous brand new 2024 Toyota Sequoia. This is the top Capstone four-wheel drive trim in midnight black metallic paint with a black and white gorgeous leather interior, I-Force Max engine. It's got the whole 9 yards, so we're checking this out. Let's see what it's bringing to this full-size SUV market for the new year, and let's dig in. Front end of this Sequoia Capstone, top trim action, midnight black metal, looks great with the chrome, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Huge chrome grille with that Toyota badge, hybrid badge in the middle, of course, with the blue, because this is a hybrid SUV. We have full LED lighting all the way around on the front, and we have these functional side air curtains on either side, which is nice. As we zoom on into the front of this chrome grille, let Dave show you that huge Toyota hybrid badge in the center. And then we'll swing around, take a look at the beautiful headlight housing. The daytime running lamps coming down this way and then right across here. Really cool design in this headlight housing. And now as we move around, what are we looking at for our wheel and tire setup? I'm trying to get my shadow out of your way. But here we go with these humongous wheels. So what do we got here? We got a 22-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Toyota badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now, these 22-inch wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Dueler all-season tires. We're at 265 on the width, a 50 series sidewall 22s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. As we move on out to get the full side profile of this monstrous SUV, as you can see, this midnight black metal's got some depth to it. It's a really nice color. And of course, going through both doors, you have that chrome trim that says Capstone on it. Looking good. As we move in closer, the side view mirror here, we have chrome side mirror caps with LED turn signals. And then we're chromed up on the front and the rear door handle as well. As we dive on down the door, you can see that chrome going in there that says Capstone up on the front. Looking good. Our fuel filler cap is on the left side of the vehicle. And then as we move up top, we got the chrome roof rails, flat black on the shark fin antenna, color matched roof with a panoramic Vista sunroof. Back end of our Sequoia, we do have the roof spoiler coming off the top. Would have liked to seen them make this a little bit bigger and just tuck this up underneath. Free this up, clean up the design, and also protect it from the car washes and from the weather. Here's your hybrid Toyota badge, brushed aluminum, chrome Sequoia script on the bottom of the tailgate, all LED lighting on the back. We have our dual exhaust tucked up underneath the vehicle, and then here in the middle, that's our tow hitch, and we'll talk about those numbers when we take a look at the engine. All right, under the hood of this Sequoia Capstone, we have Toyota's I-Force Max twin turbocharged V6 hybrid engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission with sequential shift. 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque. This Sequoia can tow up to 9,000 pounds. MPGs, 19 in the city, 22 on the highway, 20 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 91, so you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. All right, before we get into the interior of this Sequoia, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much do I have to lay out for top trim action on a Sequoia? Well, you know what? Top trim action means big money. So here we go. Base price for the 24 Sequoia Capstone four-wheel drive is $80,865. Now this vehicle's got just a few options. You got to add in $358 for the all-weather floor liners and cargo mat, an extra $150 for the door edge guards, an extra $80 for the wheel locks. We then add destination and delivery of $1,850 from Toyota's San Antonio, Texas assembly plant, and we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $83,303. Let's check out the interior. All right, now we're going to start with the interior, but first we got to come up to our lovely truck, open the door, Power deployable running boards go down, looking good now. Footbox action, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, looking good. Again, the floor mats are in the back of the vehicle at this time. Look at this beautiful door panel. I just love the way it looks with the leather and the stitching. And now the white against the black, brushed aluminum, looks awesome. Some wood trim, open pore wood, looking good. 2 memory seat settings for the driver. And then, of course, you got powerful mirror action right here using this button. So we can just fold them on in, or we can keep them out. And if you put it in the center, that'll fold in when you lock the vehicle. So that's a nice touch, but a really good looking driver door panel with that chrome speaker, looking good. Now on the seats, we're looking at black leather with power seats for both the driver and the front passenger, of course, top trim. Black with the white stitching down here, and then white up top with a white headrest. So be very careful about getting this dirty when you're in and out of it all the time. But where your rump is going to sit is black, so that should be helpful. But a really gorgeous looking black and white leather interior. Passenger door panel, same as the front, looks gorgeous with all of that different colors, different textures, really looks good. Then we have our dash where we have our soft touch, then our open pore wood trim, and then this gloss black trim with the blue Capstone writing in there. Goes right into the heat and air vent. Really looks good. Then down below, nice large glove box. All right, infotainment system time. This is Toyota's 14-inch multimedia system, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. It's got the navigation in the system. However, it's a subscription service that you have to pay for to get the nav to work inside the vehicle via Google. I would imagine most people are just going to use their phone for their maps and their nav and not pay. But let me know what you guys think about that. Music, pair your phone, vehicle settings, trip information, your vehicle alert. This is where the general settings where you can set up your driver profile, get your Wi-Fi hotspot going, and all that other jazz in here. Very easy system to use though, and it responds really, really well. Piece of cake. Now if we go to reverse, there we go. Huge backup camera with the 360-degree view and trajectory. Looks gorgeous. Down here you can change your views to whatever you may want to see in your blind spot, front, side of the car, and then your guides, whether you want to have these guides on or off. So nice and easy as far as that goes. We can go back to our regular view, and we can go back, and here you go. And now you're back in the middle. Really nice system, and this is very large, and it's also integrated in between 2 heat and air vents, so I like that quite a bit, and it's horizontal and not vertical, which I prefer, but let me know if you like the vertical one better. Down further, we have dual climate, which you would expect, plus your rear climate as well, so you can adjust that from up here. Then we have our HDMI attachment there, and then you got your volume right here, and then we have 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger, so they got you covered there. Now, down further here, here's your trailer button where you can go ahead and add a trailer to the system using this button. Here's your camera view. Here's your traction control off 4-way hazards. Down here, you got your wireless charging pad, and this is the new Q wireless charging pad, supposed to be better than the older ones. So that's in this vehicle. Up top here, you have your auto vehicle hold on off, and then you have your electronic emergency brake on or off. Here's the gear shift that's going to take you through this automatic transmission. And then you have down here your 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And then on this side, these are your drive modes, which we'll go through when we see the dash. 2 cup holders, Toyota key fob. Here she blows right here. Lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, Toyota badge. And on the back, I wish it said Sequoia, but it says nothing, which seems odd in an $83,000+ vehicle. Now we have our center armrest, nice and wide, so both front passengers can put their arms on here, not bang into one another, with some nice wood trim. There's an area here where you can put some doodads, and that slides back. And inside here is a huge area for storage with a couple of USB set up for you. Looks like an A and a C. Sequoia steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel with perforated leather, looking good, white stitching, Toyota badge on the horn button, nice round bottom wheel, no problem getting in and out of this big, huge Sequoia. It's a nice airy passenger cabin with some brushed aluminum. On the left, you got your volume controls, telephone voice commands, controls for your digital dash. On the right side, you have your adaptive cruise modes for your infotainment system and safety suite controls. We don't have any paddles, but on our stalks, we have our headlights and fog lamp controls, and on the right, front and rear wiper. Our push button start is right around the corner there. Here is our trailer brake right here. So you got you all set there. And then over here on the left, you can go ahead and go on and off with the door light. Here you go with your adaptive high beams, pop the fuel filler door, bright and dim the dash, trip odometer, and then this is to turn off or lock out your deployable running boards. I'll leave in the middle for auto, heated steering wheel, 120 volt AC on or off, and then we have a electronic tilting and telescoping wheel. So Toyota has you covered with the wheel as well. We zoom on in, we got the big dash action, 12.4 inch digital dash, iForce Max action. Now we have our drive modes, we have eco, we have normal, and we have sport. And then if we want to go to tow haul, that's a button where you just hit that button and it goes to tow haul and you're all set. Or you can just turn that off, and now we'll go back to normal. And we're all set in here. So nice and easy, nothing too crazy. And then you can also go through additional information that you may want to see as you're going down the road. And some of these have some sub-menus as well. So it's a really nice, easy system to use, and it's very, very clear. Rear view mirror, we have our standard rear view mirror. Hello. Or we can hit the magic button and boom, digital rear view mirror. Nice, nice touch there on this Capstone. And now we have our overhead console, big, huge overhead console. But if you want your dome line to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button here remains in the center on door. So then when you open the door, your lighting comes on. When you close the door, that LED lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Mood lighting right here. They got you all set with some mood action. And then we have our controls for our roof. So first off, we're just going to tap it. Of course, it's not going to let me tap it. And now this panoramic roof is going to go all the way back over the rear seat passengers, or sorry, the mid-row passengers, and then you hold the glass, and then boom, wind buffeter comes up, and now the glass goes back. It's a press and hold for a second to get the glass back closed, and then you can hit the shade again, one touch, and it'll come all the way back, and it moves really fast for a large vehicle, so that's a nice touch here in this Sequoia. Now we have our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the mid row of the Sequoia, again, come to the door, open it up. Running boards move down for you to get in, and then up we go. Easy to get in with a big flat roof. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Leather all the way down. Seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then we have our command center here in the back where you got 2 cup holders, 2 heat and air vents. You have your rear climate, and then down below here, you got a USB-A, USB-C, and a home power source. So they got you covered here in the back. And then rear door panels looking good. Same action as the front. There's our front door panel looking good. Same use of materials and design in the rear. Plus, you do get the security shades right there, so you're all set. Captain's chairs, nice and comfortable, nice headrest, nice design, looks good. And then we have an area in the middle with 2 more cup holders and a place for you to put some stuff down. The armrests are a bit skinny. Toyota, you need to take a look at a Ford Expedition. That's the kind of width an armrest should be. But at least they don't ratchet. But in the mid-row, it's pretty darn comfortable here in the back of the Sequoia. Getting in the third row of the Sequoia, we're just going to move that seat up and out of the way, and that's really just one click. With this, it detaches, folds forward, and gets out of your way, so you have plenty of room to get into the third row of this Sequoia. And now we're in the third row, and I don't have a bad amount of space. I mean, it's not the most, but it isn't bad. My knees are a little bit high, but not too bad. And now here in the back, we can go ahead and we can recline the back of the seat. We have 2 cup holders, which looks good. And around the corner here, there's your USB-C connectivity. And we have our own security shade for row number 3 as well. So they got a lot of nice stuff back here, plus lighting and heat and air in the ceiling. And on the left side, just so you can see, you can recline the left side down. But look at this, no USB-C on the left side of row number 3. So since there's only one over here that I can see, that means I'm going to have to beat up my friend who's sitting next to me to use his plug-in, or I'm going to have to stretch a cord way up there. So I think Toyota make it easy, just stick another one over here. But here in the third row, it's not too bad. Now I'm going to slide over, kind of give you an idea of what it may be. Try to get up. With the seat back, it's going to be a little bit tough. So this person right here is going to need to be a smaller person. So this thing is slid forward more for me to fit back here. But overall, not bad. Is it on par, let's say, with a Ford Expedition or Chevy Tahoe? No, it's a little smaller than that back here. All right, tailgate action on this Sequoia. Now you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, or you can come to the back, and right underneath the Toyota badge, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button right here. And now, with the third row up, you're looking at 22.3 cubic feet of space here in the back of this Sequoia. Now we do have the cargo net that came with the vehicle right here, and Toyota's first aid kit that came with the vehicle that are sitting right here. We have an adjustable floor here, so you can take this out, and let's say I want to move it up. I can move it up and make it higher by sticking it up into here, like that, or I can move it on down. So they do have adjustables floor for you, which is nice. Now over here on the right side, we have a home power source right here, LED lighting, and now you can drop the third row from back here. So in order to do that, just hit the button, down the seat goes, drop the right side, hit the button one touch, down the seat goes, and you're all set. So now, as you can see, the floor isn't level. So to try to level it out, we can move this up here a little bit. Now there's a gap in here, but at least it's fairly level with that third row. Now you can't drop the mid row from the back here. You got to go over to either door. So I'm going to go over to the door, and I'm going to move these back. And out of the way. We'll go do the other side. Moves up and out of the way. Now you have 86.9 cubic feet of space with all the seats down. But what we don't have in the Sequoia, like we have in the Expedition or in the Tahoe, is we don't have a flat floor. We have a lot of different heights, and a lot of different ways to try to adjust. But it would have been better for Toyota, in my view, to make everything flat, like Ford and Chevy does with their full-size SUVs. Let me know what you guys think about that. Window sticker time. Here we go. It's the Toyota Sequoia for 2024 in the midnight black metal. Here's our fuel economy estimates. Standard equipment on the left, options on the right. Total vehicle MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're in this 24 Sequoia Capstone, iForce Max action, looking good. Got a nice head-up display here too, which I haven't mentioned. Got my compass up here, got the speed limit of the road I'm on, what my speed is, how I'm driving. Am I driving economically? or if I'm driving like a hooligan, it has that up there like a big dog, so that's looking good. Obviously, you're not going to drive this for gas mileage because it really doesn't get very good gas mileage, but you know what? This vehicle is put together so well. Plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear view mirror, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz as far as safety tech in this Sequoia Capstone, as it should be. Top trim action. Got a lot of great tech in here. Got the large 14-inch screen. Maybe a little big for me, but it looks nice, and it's a landscape rather than a portrait, which I always like better. So that's good. Got my dual climate, got heated ventilated front seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging. I got all the action in here. I got plenty of towing capability with the tow hookup in this. So I'm looking at just about 9,000 pounds of towing out of this vehicle, which is a really good number for a full-size SUV. And the iForce Max action, even though even though it's a new engine, which replaced obviously the V8 from the Sequoia in 2023 when this redesign came out, this iForce Max engine is really good, and it has a really good low-end grumble to it. I really like how it sounds. But you're up higher, so you're going to get some wind noise, you're going to get some road noise. But you're like driving around here like you're the captain of the road, like you're the king of the road in this baby. Nice and high, nice and safe, looking good, feeling good, looking down on other people passing you. But it's really well done. Steering wise, it's a little vague, it's a little light, but it's an SUV. And it's designed, top trim action, it's designed to get you and your family, your friends, and your gear around in style. This Capstone is a lifestyle statement vehicle. The way it looks on the outside with the chrome, you drive something like that, you're looking to get noticed by people. At least that's how I view it. Let me know what you guys think. But we're going to come down the road here. We're going to test out the brakes, see how it is. Look at that, nice effortless stop. And now we can take off. We're going to feather in the gas since we have a new engine. Really love how this display is here on the driver's instrument cluster. Looks really, really good. You're going to get some body roll into the turns, but that's to be expected in a big iForce Max Sequoia, no doubt. All right, now we're going to do our turning radius test here. We have a 20.1 foot turning radius. That's to be expected in a vehicle like this, but here we go. We ain't making it. We ain't making it K-turn time, but now you can see how nice my cameras look, how clear they are. Really well done camera work here on the Sequoia. And now off we go down the road. So now we're gonna zoom off and see how we do, but again, feather in the gas, new engine, here we go. This 10-speed automatic just fires off. Boom, 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 boom. No problem at all. Really well done, good stuff here in this Sequoia overall. Really well done. The only Achilles heel this vehicle has, in my view, is the way they have the cargo area laid out, where you can't get a flat floor to slide stuff in like you can in, like, say, the Expedition or the Chevy Tahoe or the GMC Yukon. But let me know what you guys think, if that's a deal breaker, or if you're a Sequoia person and you're getting one of these babies, maybe not Capstone trim, but maybe something else. Or let me know if you're like, this thing's just not big enough. I don't like the way they have the back laid out, and I got to go somewhere else with my hard-earned full-size SUV money. Let me know that in the comments too. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota Sequoia Capstone 4x4. for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.